insert drink, and hit play. Hey guys, what's up? How are you? John Daniels here. Welcome to BlueRayDismay. This evening we are reviewing Rambo, and I think the name of the movie, counterparts, please correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Rambo, not Rambo Part 4 or anything like that. But here I have with me
the Right Honorable Javier Ian Marcellus Ignatius II, Esquire.
And I'm Bruno Diaz, a.k.a. Johnny C., a.k.a. Johnny Walker.
So yeah, what is this? Just Rambo? That's what it's called.
Yeah,
right?
it's just Rambo.
It's just called Rambo.
Rambo, and the first one, which came out back in the 80s, was
First Blood.
First Blood. The second one after that, for First Blood Part 2.
Part 2.
And then I think Rambo 3 was just called Rambo 3.
Right, so
yeah. So I think there might be a subtitle in there. I don't know.
The titles have been getting progressively simpler.
Yeah.
And then Rambo.
Well, now what's the next one? The one where he's fighting like a bunch of Mexicans.
Last Blood.
Oh, Last Blood. Really?
Coming out next.
Are you the
this
movie
year
guy?
or next year?
No, it's this. I think it's coming out in a couple of months here.
Yeah, it's due out soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So
Hell yeah.
Last
Blood.
Cool. Last Blood. So that'll be really cool. I'm a huge fan of Rambo. You know, the funny thing is, way until some couple years ago, like I didn't even remember the first or second one that much, but they replay it so much on Showtime and all the other regular movie channels that just watching the first one again, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
you know,
first one I definitely remember.
Awesome.
Yeah, I definitely remember the first one the most, and then the second one. And
the
then the third one I barely remember at all.
Yeah, I don't think
it's kind of a blind spot.
Yeah, kind of did. I don't think it did as good as the first two. Javier, do you remember the third one at all?
Vaguely. He's in Afghanistan. That's about it.
And then the second one, where is he? Is he in Vietnam?
The second one is back in Vietnam, yeah.
Okay, he's in Vietnam. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
He's picking up POWs, MIAs.
Called back.
Yeah. So this one he's in Burma, or he travels to Burma on his little boat, on his little fishing boat.
Yeah, he's apparently in just retirement, relaxation mode, and trying to.
Yes.
He's kind of just hiding away from the world, pretty much.
He's just trying to chill,
retiring, you know, playing with
as
snakes.
much as a Rambo could.
Are we starting this thing up or what?
Yeah, guys, let's boot this up. So go ahead and cue it up. We got the Blu-ray in, and for those of you that have the Blu-ray, Jay, Javier, okay, you're hitting start. We'll let you guys know when the first scene starts to roll in. But
we're still open, looking at the credits and everything now.
Yeah, funny enough, when you pop the Blu-ray in, they show like a little cartoonish Sylvester Stallone in his Rambo gear. It reminds you of like a Contra game. You missed it,
I missed
Johnny C. Yeah, but it's really cool. It's really kind of funny.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
What?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm still on the opening.
Still loading up and starting.
Production company.
Now just a blank screen. Great. And then some other logo.
Yes.
Oh, Millennium
Films.
Millennium Films. Of course, you can't forget about that.
Never heard of them.
Yep.
You can't forget.
Why?
I don't know. I'm sure they're in there. Some fucking movie you like, probably.
Equity Pictures. Yeah, we're just loading up to it. But yeah, this is the thing. Rambo is just one of those enduring franchises, and it's one
Burma,
of oh yeah,
China, Laos,
the map's coming
Thailand.
up
Okay, yeah, that's where he's at.
And the newscasters talking about the political situation, setting up the situation for us.
Oh, okay, yeah,
and
definitely huge wars going on here.
Right. Also, we're having some
and he's just chilling in the middle of it.
Right. Well, he's actually trying to just be out of everything. That's the point. He's kind of hitting away in it.
Picked the bad spot, but sure.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Yeah. He knows what he's at.
And
how could you not?
All right. Are you turning this Blu-ray off, or are you putting the captions on?
Turning the captions on.
Oh, jeez.
Blood red text.
I hate captions. I really do. But okay.
They're necessary.
I mean, I can hear them. I mean, I know. I mean,
what?
We just saw this, like a couple days ago.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I'm manipulating the controls here. Not very successfully. Let's see if I can turn them off.
Learn how to use PlayStation.
Well, in my day, we had a hoop and a stick, so.
Hook and a stick? Not even Atari?
No. Atari, what's that?
All right, not opening scene, but next scene now, they got all the soldiers, and it just gets, this whole initial sequence is already brutal.
I know.
It shows them
It starts
betting,
off really bad, yeah.
just betting on their lives.
Just,
and
complete.
Enter Sunglasses Man. Enter, bad colonel guy.
setting the stage, setting the tone of what the hell is going on in this.
Hey,
Besides that short montage in the beginning,
Hey,
like what's going on and where we're at.
So is this like going on right now today in Burma?
I'm
or
sure this
is
goes
this
on
like...
all around the world.
This is happening right now. Around
Really?
as we speak.
Yeah, dude. Africa's like everywhere.
Right. Just because we're lucky enough to have a stable and, for the moment, stable and prosperous society doesn't mean everyone else does.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're on the brink, I believe,
of switching over to this.
We're about here almost.
Anyway, the point is he's making the villagers run across the rice paddies for sport, and one of them got hit by a landmine.
This girl just got blown to smithereens.
Dude, the first, literally, what is this? Couple, like 1 minute in?
Yeah,
2 minutes
1 minute. It's like some girl gets exploded.
Someone's just fucking exploded.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And
It's
the
just
soldiers are like,
complete
okay, they're
lack
not
of
running, so we're just going to off
anything
them.
for
execute everyone.
humanity just gone.
And then back to this
And just
Mr. Bad
fucking Rambo,
Colonel
yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Well, they set the scene very well.
Yeah, set the stage.
Set
Death, murder.
It's a Rambo movie. You know what to expect.
Yeah.
I would point out that the cinematography here is actually very nice. It's I guess it's a deliberate contrast on the director's part of the beautiful natural scenery and the violence people inflict upon each other. But right here, just panning over.
Very noteworthy. They do kind of use the same shot.
So Julie Benz, I was looking up some of her prior film credits. She's actually been in a couple of cool things. Most notably, the main girl. The girl, yeah, Sarah Miller. Sarah Miller, in the character, is played by Julie Benz.
Who? Like, I never seen her.
Dude, Dexter. She was Dexter's wife. Season
in the
4, season 4, season 3.
Oh, I only got through like season 2.
Oh my. Okay. Next, she was in Taken, a TV movie. She was in Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day. Punisher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Punisher Warzone. She was in Saw 5. Yeah, she was in CSI. So she's been in a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
then
so
I might have seen her before.
She's been around town. Now the other dude, her like little boy toy guy, Paul Schultz. He's been in Law and Order SVU, Suits, Nurse Jackie, the regular Law and Order.
The other doctor guy?
Yeah, the dude. And then he's also been in Terminator 2, the Sarah Connor Chronicles, funny enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also CSI Miami and
Weird.
Mad Men. So it's funny. They have like very particular, very unique kind of notable roles, just not in any huge mega films.
Even recognize them from anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I thought they were like just
like
kind of
one-offs.
one-off. Yeah,
but I mean, they've done a lot of TV stuff. So you mean, unless you watch those, you said you
I
just
don't watch
told
a
us
lot
you
of
didn't
TV,
watch
so
Dexter.
Yeah.
So, but okay, now we got Rambo fishing.
Just like he
With an
just
old
has
school
to.
bow and arrow.
He has to
Part of
use the
nature.
bow and arrow. He's like,
And
if I'm gonna fish, I'm gonna fucking fish.
and the thing here, you know, this reminds me of more than anything is the short-lived Rambo cartoon.
Any excuse to use a bow. Really? What?
Yeah, there
what
was a
was that
Rambo
on?
cartoon in the '80s. Believe it or not,
What station was that on?
I believe it was a syndication. So it didn't have a regular network.
It was just on.
It was just on to whatever station would
Just
carry it.
whoever would just have it.
But pretty much Rambo was on a boat in the river, just
Really?
fishing, and then Colonel Troutman would drop in off a helicopter and be like,
What?
"Here's your mission,"
What the hell?
and you have to go do things.
This
That's
was
the
a
best.
cartoon?
That
Yeah.
sounds like the best
And then
show
the cartoon,
ever.
did he kill a bunch of Burmese pirates?
What did he
should've.
do?
I forget what he did. He wandered around, and it wasn't a cartoon, so you couldn't do a whole lot.
Oh man, I
But the
gotta watch
80s were a
that.
weird time where you could take all these R-rated properties and market them to children.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It's like
We
you
had
could-
all the toys, man.
you
We
can
had
buy-
a Terminator,
you can buy
Aliens,
Terminator toys,
RoboCop.
you can buy Alien
Those
toys,
are all R-rated movie
buy
toys.
RoboCop toys.
That's
buy
why I
Rambo
love all
toys.
those movies till this,
Yeah.
still to this day.
True. They
This
are
weird
essential
unspoken
classics.
thing going on where
Yeah.
Oh, it's R-rated. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Go watch it, kids.
Yeah, they're like, no, this is cool. Like, check this out.
Yeah. But anyway, I just want to throw that in there in case anyone else remembers that it did exist. There was a Rambo cartoon, believe it or not.
Funny.
Like,
Was
check
there
it.
ever a Rambo video game? Do you guys know? I mean, we
Oh,
played
yeah.
all the...
There's an arcade game I know.
No, arcade for sure, I believe that. But what about like
but I don't-
SNES
I never
or
played
NES or
any
anything like
really
that?
good console games. I know there is maybe
Well-
one or two, but I never played any. I know there's an arcade one. That's
Dude,
the
what
only
is
one I
it?
know.
Okay, switch to this scene. This guy's dancing
Russian Attack.
with...
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, Russian Attack. What's
Yeah.
this
But-
scene?
I think it was like a light gun shooter, maybe when there's one of those.
This guy's dancing with a cobra. Is this like a thing and people are watching him? Is this like a... Is he making money? Are they betting on him? That he's going to get...
Yeah, it's
Like
just a
he's-
show. It's
He's
just,
entertaining them.
just kind of a show going on. You know, it's like it's not a very enthusiastic show. It's not very popular, but
And so he's just kind of like a snake wrangler now.
Yeah, he's
so he's
just-
just kind of chilling, like hanging out.
It's so funny. He's like, fuck off, okay? I mean,
Yeah.
even though it's his job.
He's got the red
he's like-
bandana.
It's kind of funny.
It's awesome.
He's just kind of there existing, doing his thing. He's at peace for the moment. But of course, what's going to happen is that peace is going to be interrupted
These
by an
people just
outside factor.
all around
Enter
suck.
missionary people.
Yeah. Missionary
Paul
position, you
Schultz.
said?
Yeah, missionary position.
Is that
Paul
Bob
Schultz.
Odenkirk? No, that's not him.
No. Rambo's wrangling snakes. The missionaries are tracking him down. And there's
It's got to be a look.
the guy just announcing things in the background.
Dude, this guy's still playing with his cobra. Like, I'm like, oh my god, man. Like,
Yeah.
So do the subtitles come on and off like randomly, or is that for when they're talking? Sometimes it does say what they're saying, and then sometimes it doesn't.
in what? When?
In the movie.
Well, in the scene with the Burmese pirates, yeah, they like translate when
yeah,
Rambo's talking to them. Yeah.
Right.
Only when necessary, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you speak, I don't even know what the hell. Well, God only knows what language they're speaking. So
Burmese? Thai?
I don't know.
They're Anyway.
So it's so funny. I mean, Sylvester Stallone is just like jacked. I mean, he's
Right.
not like ripped like the old school Rambos. I mean, he's just huge.
Right.
I mean,
He's old man jacked.
I mean,
Right.
I don't know what kind of steroids or what the hell he's pumped on, but he is massive. So props to him for being his age
Staying
in 2008 and being able to get that big. Even if he did use performance-enhancing drugs, whatever, who cares, right? I mean, he's just like, he's a huge guy. He plays the essential role of Rambo. He still kept it even in his late age in 2008.
Right.
Yeah, and this guy is just, he's like, yo, you're going to die.
Oh, he's telling the missionary guy?
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
He's
you're
like,
going to die if you try to cross this river.
bringing
It's
guns.
like, you're going into a war zone. You're not bringing any weapons. You're doctors.
Burma's a
And
war
honestly, I don't believe these guys know what, like, they don't, obviously they don't know what
Who,
they're
the
doing,
missionaries?
considering what happens to them.
Well,
But
no, I mean,
at
they
the same
didn't-
time, it's like, what the hell? Like, who, what are these people?
Well, to be
I'm
fair,
sure-
this guy said it was his 5th trip of river, so I'm wondering, like, what happened to the first 4 guys that took him up there?
Yeah, honestly.
You know
like,
what?
what's
I
happening
thought
here?
about that too. Well, maybe he was just looking for a more efficient way. Maybe he had
It's
more
a
people this
little-
time, right? Maybe he needed a boat. Maybe he needed a boatman because I don't know. Who knows? It could be a number of things.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stupid people.
There's a
out there,
little
for
bit of a
sure,
gap
yeah.
in that. In there, they didn't really explain. Hey, if he's been there, if he's been there multiple times.
No, he did say that. Yeah, he did say that.
You know, why does he need Rambo all of a sudden? And we got Julie
Right.
Benz. She's up there.
Talks him into it here.
She's like, please, please, please.
No, I mean
Right.
the fact that they're trying to go there and without any weapons or anything.
Yeah.
He's telling them they're gonna die, and they're still like, okay.
Then, yeah, she's going to go home. That's actually good advice.
Repeatedly.
And
That's all he says to them. Is to go home.
Yeah, he does tell them like I don't know how many.
That's literally
times.
what he says to
Yeah.
them every time they come to
And
him.
it's coming from Rambo, the guy who can't go home again.
And
Alright.
this guy's like,
Because he has
I
to,
know I
yeah.
gotta freaking make a weapon, so I'm just gonna make it.
No, he's actually he's not making a weapon here. He's actually, like, if you want to get biblical about it, he's making a plowshare. He's making a propeller prop for his,
Oh yeah.
First
No, they
boat.
do show that later. Yeah.
Later on,
for his boat.
Later on, he does make the weapon. Yeah.
Yeah. But right now, he's just making a propeller.
Oh yeah, I was skipping ahead. Yeah.
I think later on he makes a machete.
Yeah, he it's a hunk of metal, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
All right, enter scene. The army is like just invaded this village at nighttime,
Another village.
shooting just randomly, and now taking hostage of I guess all the young men,
All the
Right,
young boys.
right? All the guys that can be trained to
Child
shoot.
soldiers.
Yeah.
Taking out all the older guys or
Yeah,
mans.
Yeah.
And then
He
just
lays-
leaving all the women and children to like sit there and witness this. It's
yeah,
like,
kind
damn.
of like, dude, brutal, man.
It's
Apparently,
like,
this
oh, we're
happens in
taking
Africa.
all your sons now. It's like, shit.
Apparently, this happens in Africa too.
Yeah, it's the same
Uh,
thing. Diamonds, the
Diamonds,
military,
Coney,
the,
whatever, yeah.
the young, yeah.
Wait, they do this to
And it's weird
Wait,
too because
do
the
they
rebels,
recruit people?
the rebels have to just almost do the same thing, and it's like
Right.
messed up.
Yeah. So I think it's like a long.
What they
one
do
too.
touch upon in this here too.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm glad I only know about the stuff like in movies.
Right. But I think it's it just sets up the world this is in. It's like, even if he wants to be peaceful, it can't be because the world is naturally a violent place.
Like no matter where you turn, right?
Yeah. So he's always back in the fight because he has to be. That's in his nature. And then he's going to go on about that a little bit later on when he's talking to the mercenaries. But as you can see here, he's forging propeller. So he's trying to be
Kinda-
peaceful.
Oh, he's building his little boat.
Kind of
Okay,
like
I see
how I
what
was
you're
saying, where
Javier.
is like where he chose to be like in his life in the middle of a freaking war zone. It's like, of course you're going to be called upon at some point.
Well, he's outside.
And that's what he's waiting. I mean, he's in the middle of it. He's
not in the middle. He's on the edge. He's on the outside.
But still,
that's
like
his character. He's on the periphery always.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he know. Like for me, I think my headcanon, like that's just his character. He's like, I'm just gonna sit there, and
just like forever involved, forever connected to something that could potentially explode into something else.
Wait for his call.
Right, and it's I don't know. I just found this a little bit weird.
And then she's kind of crazy, just waiting on her boat like that. Like,
I mean, she really wants to go.
Yeah.
But also, it's funny. It's like they're talking in the rain. It's like the end of a romantic comedy if you look at it.
Now that
after their first one talk,
they're
already at the end of the movie. Mentioned that, I'm looking at this scene where they are talking in the rain. It does look like a romantic comedy. Yeah. If I had it on mute, I would think it'd be the same.
Right. We're at the climax of the movie here.
That's funny.
In their romantic comedy that they have 2 scenes of.
That's actually pretty funny. Got the little sound effects of the raindrops.
Well, to a point to this movie is it does seem it just kind of moves along very rapidly.
Oh yeah, this movie is like from 0 to 60 in like a heartbeat. For anyone out there,
even the way it started, exactly like just like
it's like okay, murder, death, shoe exploding.
Yeah.
Anyone out there
Somebody
that loves
exploded in 1 minute in
the
movie.
Like you guys want to check out a good action flick, this is the movie to pop in. Like from start to finish, you will be pretty heavily engaged in like all kinds of crap.
And then she's like, "What the hell did she say to change his mind?"
He said something about lost your faith in people. Until you believe in something.
Right. So she's just instilling like, hey, it's not about like what we think. It's about,
what you believe.
What you believe. There's got to be something that you believe. There's got to be something that you care about.
Right.
This is what we care about.
Yeah.
So she's just egging him on. Like, look, please. Like,
kind of like, she's like, you're freaking here. She's like, I'm freaking here too. Like, I'm doing whatever the hell she believes in, and then he's like, doing the same thing, like pretty much at the same time.
Yeah. So she brings him around though, and that's the thing that's gonna.
And it's weird because I didn't really feel like that brought him around. And the next scene,
well, not the next scene, the next day. No, I mean, maybe slept on it.
No,
it is the next immediate scene. Yeah, sorry.
Next scene,
but like literally the next scene, but time has passed, sure. But literally the next scene, he's like, okay, I'm taking down River, and I didn't think that she convinced him all the way at that moment, but yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah, but also I just don't like the head missionary. I guess he's just written that way. It's sanctimonious little prick.
Oh yeah, he's
this asshole. Like, I would have thrown him off the goddamn boat.
Yeah, that's why he's not even talking to him. He's like, I'll talk to the leader,
the
girl.
The girl. Yeah. He'd rather talk to the girl than that dude.
Yeah.
And this is She's asking about him,
and they always kind of like talk around him like he's not even there. Right. It's like they just treat him like
and
they always and they treat him like the boatman, like or whatever.
To be fair, that's mostly what he wants, to be left alone.
Yeah.
So they're kind of treating him how he wants, but then
keep digging at him.
Also, when he said it's complicated, he just skipped over the first 3 movies.
Yeah, she asked him, "Hey, where are you from?
What's your
it's complicated. Past 3 movies.
I've
murdered over the last what?
100 people.
80, 90, over the last like 30, 40 years. I mean,
30, 40 years or so. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Just gloss over that because it's only a 90-minute movie. We can't get into that right now.
Right.
And then they're talking about, he's offering them a way out.
But he only gives the option to the girl. Like
he's giving her the call, like,
because
you call it, let's go.
Pretty much establishes the only reason he's going upriver is because she wanted to.
Yeah.
He could give a rat's ass about the rest of them.
Yeah.
He's willing to help her on her quest. I guess partly because she does apparently convince him with how passionately she believes in her cause. Even though it may be foolhardy, and they are kind of idiots for going up without weapons.
Yeah.
But
he knows they have Rambo with them.
Yeah. He does.
So they're approaching the Burmese pirate scene.
Right.
And it's noted
per
IMFDB that he's actually packing a Colt 1911,
right?
Which he'll use here to engage the Burmese pirates. Now,
let's play count the shots.
Well, count the shots. I mean, he has to be precise. Not only that, count the shots because the Colt itself, what is it? It's 8+1, right?
Right.
I mean, it'll hold 8 in the mag, +1 in the chamber.
Yep.
So he's got to be pretty precise.
There's only like 5 or 6 people on the boat.
Yeah, but I mean,
well, he does double tap, so you gotta.
And like,
unless it's got the extended mag.
I like how long it takes for the pirates to react. They're like, all right,
They're about to let us slide.
finish our drinks and then let's go fuck these
Almost
people up.
Well, it's
like trying to cross my river. Like, you're right.
Well, it's like the guys running the snake show. They're kind of lazy about it, but they are actually doing something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're just like, let's finish my party or drink or whatever, smoke, and then
So wait, does he kill all of them?
These dudes. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's at least like maybe 10, 12 people.
Well, only a few of them came.
But
out
only
though,
one
to come
boat rolls out.
Right.
There's a lot
The
of
rest
pirates,
might be.
but there's a boat
just drinking there. But
I
whatever.
mean, fire, gunshots. Maybe they suppose it's
well,
just
they
them,
thought maybe it
but
was
they
just
don't
their
come
own
back.
people. Yeah, maybe they thought it was their own people. Maybe
they
that's,
don't come back though.
Yeah, maybe they're pillaging. They're grabbing all the crap from the second boat.
I
Maybe.
ain't talking to you. Nice.
Okay, here we go. Burmese
Yep.
pirates just spotted them, and
Coming in.
now they're just doing the warning shots into the river. Or
Yep.
into the river, right?
And yeah, I mean, I guess it is just to make it a point in the movie. They're like, oh, I keep telling you guys to like shut up. You don't know what you're doing. Turn around, blah blah blah. And they keep saying the same thing. No, whoa.
Yeah, he's giving them some good advice that they need to follow. Just
Yeah, don't look them in the eye,
Yeah,
or they'll kill you. Yeah, this is like messed up, man. Like this, like you do not want to be messing with these pirates. You don't.
Yeah, like
yeah.
they had like
this would just
they're
suck.
so like, how do you not know what you're doing?
So we got what? 4 people on the boat here.
What the hell?
4
Let me
pirates at
see.
least.
Hold on. You got the main guy talking.
One guy lights, turn them on. There's a
Right.
guy running
I
behind
want to see
him.
you fucking fools do it.
1, 2, 3.
Hold on, I'm trying to get. Yeah, I'm trying to get a head count too.
They're talking about how they own the river,
Right.
and then respect, and it's always
It's like 5.
Everything is cool. They just want their stuff up until one of the guys notices a girl in the crowd, and they want to
Yeah.
take her back,
right,
which is again like
Of course.
messed up.
right. Yeah, so they're talking about medicine. and
Yeah,
then-
they
oops,
just spotted the chick.
They're
They
like,
just
oh,
spotted
shit,
her. Yeah.
Girl.
Is that a woman?
Yep. Yeah. Bring her here. Bring her.
And he's trying to talk them out of it, but they're not going to hear it.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
first he
Yeah, they're
offers
pirates, so-
anything. Then he offers all their
What
money.
else?
Yeah.
What else are you supposed to say?
Yep. He's in danger. And, yeah, he's trying to negotiate, but the dude's not having it.
Yeah, they're like, no, we're taking that girl back like tonight,
Yeah.
like right now. So
Yeah.
okay, let's see if we can get a count here. Again, imagine he's got a standard mag and a Colt 1911. You got
Right.
8 rounds.
Plus 1 in the chamber, because I'm sure he carries condition 1. Because you can see he clearly does not rack the slide. He pulls in guns.
Right. And he does it like Quick Draw McGraw.
1,
I mean,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That was not even.
No, was
that 6 shots at least?
it was it was at least 6. So he did it right. Okay, then he offs another dude. So that would be if it was 6, this would be the 7th one where he just shoots his head off.
That was
Yeah.
9
I think
at
he popped off
least.
3 though on this last one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might have been like a recut, like a reshot, like from a different
Right.
angle.
Also,
This is awesome. Where he's like infuriated.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah.
like furious with the guy who's like, look, I
I
just
love
saved
it.
your ass.
right.
They would have, done her 50 times and then cut her head off.
He's
Right.
like, "Who are you?" And like again,
He wants to go back.
the
but-
guy was literally about to be murdered, and he's like, "Why did you murder the guys
He's
that were
like,
trying to murder us?"
"No,
And it's like,
you
what?
You killed the guy that tried to take my woman. Like,
Yeah, like I don't understand what you're saying. Like, what
And
the hell's
She
going
wants
on?
to keep on
And
going.
then she wants to, and they all want to keep
dude,
going.
yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
we just killed
I
5
mean,
people, but let's keep going. you
I
know?
feel like it's like a classic, almost horror movie trope at this point, where they're like, "Let's just keep going deeper into the forest, into the dark forest."
Yeah.
It's like, what?
I mean,
Yeah, like
I
Rambo's,
can see her
Just
position.
to move the plot along. I mean,
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
kind of like
So Dexter's
Yeah.
wife
you
is
can
now.
you can almost come up with a better reason for them to be in there in that area.
almost, except
Yeah.
kind of, but then
Except for them, they just
She-
have to be really stupid.
that brings them around.
Dude,
but
they're pretty loyal.
you have to be a missionary. I
Loyal
guess. You have
Christians.
to be
Ah.
certain level of devotion or faith or whichever you want to call it.
Johnny C says, I would stay off that river.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't be a missionary going upriver in the first place. Although I do want to say this, like there was some.
If you're gonna be a missionary, you got to be smarter about what you're doing.
All right. Well, if
And,
you
like,
notice,
if you're dead, then you can't help anybody. So,
yeah, but you're in heaven.
You should honestly think about that.
But you're in heaven. You'll be fine. Like, you can help from above.
that's the wrong way the missionaries think about it.
Oh jeez.
That whole scene where he shoots the pirate though, that was some Clint Eastwood level gunplay.
Oh yeah, that that reminded me
like
of
9 or 10 shots.
The Unforgiven,
yeah.
where Clint Eastwood is up against like 5 and he just takes him out like.
Just all at once.
Like, again, quick draw McGraw. I mean, like, literally. Like, it was awesome, you know?
And then the writer's like, which one did you shoot first? And then he's like, I don't know. I just got lucky.
Right. He's like, I don't know. I got lucky. And then a writer keeps egging him on.
Yeah.
And
he's like, he was going to be last.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an
and like,
awesome
he has this other little boat guy that he wasn't even present during the last scene. I didn't see him. Guess he was ducking down.
Well, the guy was smart enough to.
And then this guy's like, "I gotta
now
report
the guy's
this."
Like, "I gotta report you for saving our lives."
Like, what the hell?
Like,
I would have murdered that guy so hard.
Really?
Yeah. If I was Rambo. In this world, in Rambo's
in this universe,
world,
I mean,
you're dead. You're automatically dead.
Like,
dude.
I just saved your girl's
Next
ass.
time I freaking
Literally,
exactly.
her
I
ass,
killed 5 dudes.
Literally, who are gonna
saved your
take her
girl's
back?
ass. Saved your ass, saved your whole
And
machinery,
he's like, "I'm sorry, but I have to report."
and
this.
I brought you to your destination after
I don't
all
know.
of
How
that.
would you have killed him? Would
and
you
then,
use the
I'm
machete?
going to turn you in so that you go rot in jail somewhere. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Machete or drowning or
I'll
both?
fucking murder you.
I'd probably stick him with a machete in the gut and then drown his ass. That'd be fine.
Do you realize what reporting
justice.
him means? Is they're trying to get him arrested and thrown into one of these crazy Vietnamese prisons
Yeah,
or some shit.
Yeah.
So
He would be like
what?
Bane in jail, you know, like. Yeah, no, I'd be like, sir, you're not
for
making
saving
it to
his
your,
life.
right? For saving his life and his girl's life.
He's a missionary. Again, like it's just heavy-handed, just like stupidity to keep the plot going. I mean,
Right.
going. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, but I will say again, I appreciate the cinematography here. They draw a nice little contrast between.
Yeah.
Do you know where
They
this
use
was
the same
filmed?
shot. They use the
Was
same
this
kind of fade
filmed-
over, like
was this
over
filmed
and over
overseas
again. I've
somewhere?
noticed throughout the whole movie,
I
but
believe it was filmed in Thailand, right?
Okay.
it's only at the same time when they're trying to show off the landscapes and the cinematography.
Right.
Dude, I wouldn't
the
be
plantation
like
and everything
with
is
all
when they use the
the
same fade, and I'm just kind of
You know the-
right there
the recent news
on the river and everything like
with,
that.
with all the flesh-eating viruses and all the warm waters. You
And it's
wouldn't-
even coming around here, man.
Dude, you wouldn't catch me anywhere near a
They got
goddamn
blue
boat.
bacteria around
Dude, you
somewhere.
wouldn't
Don't go
catch
don't
me-
go in Florida or something.
Dude, I wouldn't even like take a shower if I lived in that part of the world.
Oh yeah.
Swear.
That's what I smelled. Okay.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a nice little contrast.
All right,
And I like how he's going to go clean up his mess.
He's thorough.
like,
he's
yeah.
well trained.
Well, because the guy just threatened him. Hey, I have to report this. He's like,
Yeah.
screw it. I
there's gonna be nothing to report because I'm gonna.
He's gonna burn all the bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't. Like, dude,
Yeah.
so dead, so dead in this.
So
world.
the asshole that threatened him,
Yeah.
he, and Rambo has to waste, fuel to burn up, the boat.
Cover up his tracks now.
Seriously. Okay, missionaries just got to the little village, and everyone's like, "Who are these?"
And then
like,
this is just another village from what we saw in the very beginning. Is when they came and
Right.
terrorized everybody.
Right.
Just one they haven't hit yet.
Right. I mean, well, village is a village is a village,
Yeah, in the middle of a war zone.
Yeah. But they're having a grand old time. And he's having
They're
a
like,
grand old
yeah,
time.
the missionaries.
He's about to
they
burn
came
these
to
corpses
help
up,
us and
like
blah, blah, blah.
lickety split. Again, just a waste of good gas, if you ask me. All because that guy threatened to report him.
And
well, also to
fire
avoid reprisal from the other pirates.
Yeah, that's what I
That's true,
mainly
too.
thought.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what I mainly
yeah.
thought it was for.
I mean, they're gonna find the thing. Well, it's gonna sink, right? Yeah, I guess the boat's gonna sink. The pirates.
It could just be another.
Yeah, but there's not going to be anything left to
Random
identify
ship,
when
yeah.
by the time they do find it, if anyone finds
Right.
it.
Yeah, that's true.
There's nothing to trail it back. But then it's back to the village, the rice
This
paddies, these
Poor
guys.
ass village.
I don't know,
She's about to get
So again,
busy
blown
handing
up
out
to
charity
hell.
or whatever they're doing.
these villages like exist in real life right now, right? Somewhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know anything except outside of these movies.
What, doesn't it
You
remind
should
you of your
look
home?
that up, dude.
Your home back in Colombia?
Hey,
Is
well,
that
in the
similar
caves
at
of
all?
Colombia, I mean,
How would you
it was
not know any
similar.
about
That was
could you
eons
not?
ago. That was eons ago. No, I'm talking about today, like today.
You really got to go back to your
On
roots,
today.
man. You got to
Wait.
take it back.
Today is
Today is 2019.
today is Friday, 2019. Yeah, on a standard Friday in 2019.
Yeah.
True.
My phone.
And then, yeah, so we're just waiting for something bad to happen at this point.
Yeah, we know. I mean, everyone can tell. Like, it's a nice, peaceful, quiet setting, and you can just tell that something really awful is going to happen.
The amputees are, getting bandaged up.
Yeah,
getting crutches and all that.
Dude, and then they show these amputees, like these kids with like missing limbs.
Right. Hey, life is brutal, man.
Yeah.
I guess they're getting blown up by mines.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't really say it out loud, but yeah, there's.
You can make the assumption that based off all the landmines that the
yeah.
soldiers like throw in the waters or whatever.
Yeah. Kids.
They go to like take a shower and like lose a leg. Like shit.
Yeah, I mean it's a whole thing. Every once in a while you'll see like. Nope.
Okay. Here we go. First explosion into this peaceful setting of what they were doing with the village, and it's just a massacre. I mean,
this village is blown to hell.
I mean, some of the
they got mortars on them, and it's just,
dude, they're just off. Not only do they like shoot them, but they torture them before they kill them. The preacher guy just got blown to nothing.
She watched that guy get blown up.
Like exploded. Before they don't only kill them, right, and burn them alive. They actually like
blowing people up,
delimb
like
them.
flying.
They like chop off their arms and then blast them. Okay, Javier.
Yeah, this movie's graphic as hell.
Yeah. Well, it's the difference between your R and your PG-13 rating.
Yeah.
With an R rating, you can do a lot more. And then,
I mean, they just take the kid, they
just
blast
shot that
him.
kid.
Yeah. And then they stab another.
Oh,
I'm telling you, dude.
They shot that little girl.
And then they're violating this one girl. Is messed up.
Rape lady. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the scene here where they're kicking the shit out of these people's heads, it looks like seriously like real. Like as if they were like.
Yeah, it looks kind of real.
It looks really like bad.
And that dude lost all of his legs.
Dude just lost his limbs, his legs. There's one scene that's about to come up here where they toss a baby into a gulf of flames.
He just fling that dude off his bayonet. Yeah.
Oh, they're just dude, those machetes. Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is just the worst.
Brought the flamethrower in.
Yep.
Is it in fast forward?
No. They take a kid and they just
they
throw
just
him
toss him in the fire.
In the fire.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Holy
the baby,
shit.
like the toddler.
Yeah.
Like here, go swim in a gulf of flames.
Holy crap.
So this is where
threw a kid into the fire.
The movie gets super intense from here on out. I mean, it was already intense before, but now it's like on level 10.
Yeah, this is 11 right here.
Okay, they show up.
This is definitely 11
in the Jeep. Is
that
like
huge ass fucking gun?
50 caliber machine gun right there.
50 caliber. They got a 50 caliber. Yeah, literally mowing people down,
blowing holes through people.
Yep.
And they got the general there with the aviators, the aviator glasses, the infamous aviators or whatever they are.
Just destroying everybody and
yeah.
everything.
Just wrecking shop.
And he's just casually smoking a cigarette while blood happens all around him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that is
I wonder how many for the trailer, I wonder how much of this they could show, if any of it. I mean,
you can do more with the red band.
They
but
got
still.
the main
with
girl.
the what?
They
red band
caught
trailer.
her. She's done.
So they just captured Julie Benz, aka what's her name in the movie? Sarah. I think her name
Miller
is Sarah,
or
right?
something.
Sarah Miller.
Missionary. I don't know.
Missionary, not position. Missionary girl number
dumb
1.
Missionary number 1.
Hold on, let's see.
Top dumb.
Yeah, Sarah Miller. Sarah Miller, aka Dexter's wife.
Second.
Dexter's wife, season
most
3.
Dumb missionary.
All right, and they just cut to a more peaceful scene.
Right. Although.
And he's like, yeah, they got blown up like everybody else that I've known.
No, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know anything.
He doesn't know anything.
No, he knows that when people... What are you talking about? He warned them not to go there. Of course he knows what's going on.
But now he knows for sure because the pastor tells him.
No. He doesn't know anything right now.
No, he doesn't know. No, he doesn't know that anything happened to him. But he obviously is worried about him because he knows where they are.
Right.
So now he's going through these flashbacks of all the former movies that he had.
Right. His PTSD is pretty much watching Rambo movies.
Yeah, this is like a montage of all of the first 3 movies. Right. Nothing is over. I remember that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Funny as shit.
I love it.
But yeah.
Nothing is over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They're mixing everything in. Yeah, it seems from pretty much all the Rambo movies.
Yeah. What is Gremlins 2. What does he say?
What?
To
Gizmo?
fight a war, you must become a war.
Yeah.
What? Gremlins 2?
Yeah, they reference.
Gizmo quote. He dresses up as Rambo. What is
Shut up.
Yeah.
To fight a war, you got to become war.
What?
Yeah.
Are you shitting me? Little Gizmo?
Yeah, dude.
A little asshole?
When he fights the giant scorpion
Dude, I remember the
Gremlin
first
Queen.
one. And I'm trying to remember the second one.
alien
man.
style.
I can't remember the second one. Okay, here.
Anyway.
Scene, the ambassador
we're
of
about
whatever.
32 minutes
This
in.
is basically his old colonel coming in to recruit him for his next mission, like how you're saying in the cartoon.
Yeah. But no, it's
The substitute for that.
He's the pastor of the missionary group.
I know, but it's the same damn thing.
Same thing. But no, to be
In
fair,
your alternate universe.
I'll give credit where it's due. The pastor's smart enough to be like, okay, they're in some trouble. Let me find some professionals to get him out of it.
They paid, yeah.
He
said
has
they paid
mercenaries. He has
yeah.
got a crew. Yeah.
As opposed to the missionaries who are like, I'm just going to go in with my Bible and nothing else. And apparently
That's what I don't get.
Dude, those types of people, they don't like
Nah, man.
roll in with custom
pastor
built,
comes
AR-15s, man. They're
With the
rolling
mercenary
in with
crew
the Bible.
to rescue the people that
It's a rescue mission at this
Yeah,
point. He thinks they're dead.
you should use the mercenaries to get them in and alive and keep them alive.
The mercenaries to get them in? The mercenaries to get the missionaries in?
And keep them alive while they're there. Yes, if you're gonna actually do the thing that you want to do.
Dude, hindsight is always 20/20.
I know, but the fact that they're referencing it so hard in this movie is just another them being like.
Dude, I
Rambo's
appreciate
all
the
about it.
fact that this Christian organization went and hired mercenaries. That's what I appreciate.
Oh yeah.
So it just goes to show they're not
There's
all
at least 10 of
sanctimonious as the missionary guy.
The first guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
This
now
part-
he's
this part I
making his
love.
machete
Right.
out of just raw iron.
And he's mumbling to himself about something.
Yeah. What does he say?
He's doing Christian Bale. He's doing Batman.
Right. War is in your blood.
Don't
But it
fight
seems
it.
to be, and it's an ongoing theme with all the Rambo movies, I think, is you can take the man out of the war, but you can't take the war out of the man. That's,
way to be.
that's what?
What?
Nothing.
I didn't say anything.
But that's what seems to be going on every single time with these movies, because he keeps getting dragged back into combat, and
Kind of just like, again,
that's
Just
his
a
whole
big,
reason for being.
just a giant hunk of metal, just fucking chop people up with.
Yeah.
dude, I gotta make
awesome.
one of those.
And like it's like his old Rambo knife. Remember he had that big ass bayonet
Yeah.
in the first movies. So
So, enter mercenaries.
it's,
This is so
it's
funny.
just like that times like times 10.
Dude, this
times
is
5.
this is awesome. Where they talk shit to Rambo,
Yeah.
and then they got the country guy like
Yeah, the whole
singing.
time.
This is so funny. The funniest thing, he's like, "Look at this fucking shit. Only a fucking ape would live here."
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Some of his lines. Let me-
Yeah,
I'll
it's
just-
kind of heavy-handed.
Heavy-handed.
Look at this fucking
Wait.
place.
You
Only a
expect
fucking
settled
ape
in a
would live
Rambo
here.
movie? This guy, yeah.
What the fuck?
This complainer. And you don't like.
And then he's also asking
like-
Rambo how much longer than this ancient piece of shit he's talking about the boat that he's being
Yeah.
carried in.
But one thing I will give this movie credit for is much
Rambo
like,
doesn't say a word.
much like an Alien, and unlike another movie we saw recently, Alien Covenant, they managed to establish the rapport between the characters talking shit to each other.
Yeah.
Because this dialogue feels
A lot better, yeah.
authentic.
This is so much better though.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
like
Yeah.
serious.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They can
this,
always talk shit to each other in,
Right.
in a believable
wasn't so-
general manner.
right.
You
So
know, it's
Alien-
forced when they make like like jokes like an Alien Covenant.
right.
Or when you
So this
say that's why you should do yoga for no reason.
Shoot that person.
Darn. But yeah, so this feels again more like the camaraderie in Alien, where they wake up, they're naturally talking to each other.
Yeah. You know,
Oi.
even aliens.
Schoolboy. Oi.
He's talking about
Ex-wife
his-
and 3 kids.
yeah. He's talking about
Oh,
It's a
that was the
paycheck for him.
pastor? Is
Yeah.
that? Oh, that's why he's doing it.
Wait, what do you
Uh,
mean? The mercenary?
Is that why you hired him? Is that what you said?
no,
No, that's why he's doing the job
right.
for his ex-wife and 3 kids.
Oh,
gonna
that's why the
support-
mercenaries.
yeah,
do it.
that's why he's
Okay.
doing the job.
As I like to put it, I have an ex-wife and 3 bartenders to support.
Basically. Shit. Mm-hmm.
And like, why are they talking all this shit to like the ripped ass boat guy?
Well, they just think he's a bum. You know, they just think.
But
Yeah.
they know that
Well, plus they're
they
packing.
specifically came to
Dude,
this
they're
guy because
packing-
he's the guy that can handle the river.
No.
to
They
get them
didn't
where they're
come. They
going.
didn't come. The Christian ambassador dude.
Yes,
the pastor
Did he
facilitated.
not relay the information to them? Like, what's going on here?
They
You
just
gotta
think
think
he's a boatman.
laterally. Like, you gotta think.
They are thinking. It's like the missionaries went upriver. They disappeared. They're taking the same guy who took him upriver
The
to take him back
pastor
upriver.
is smart enough to go to the guy that got him there in the first place,
No, but they don't
But
know
not
that
smart
Rambo's a badass. The
but
mercenaries
not
don't
smart
know.
enough to tell the mercenaries that this is the guy that's badass enough, the guy to take him upriver. Like,
Well, yeah,
they
see,
know it's dangerous territory. Like, come on. Like,
As far as
Sorry,
they're concerned,
again,
it's just a
just
guide taking
said-
him upriver.
no, it's not.
It is.
It
They don't know
is.
that.
They think he's
From
he's
their
a
perspective,
snake
it is.
guy. They don't know he's Rambo. No one knows he's Rambo.
Right.
They know their area around them. They know that it's dangerous territory. They
Right.
know if some fucking random dude's going up river that you gotta have some kind of balls going in the fucking pirate territory river.
Or just be
Nobody
sneaky.
goes there because you die when you go there.
Possibly.
I don't know.
What do you mean possibly?
And
That's what they're
they-
specifically hired to do. Is to rescue the
And he
people
also
that were
specifically
killed and robbed
He
on the
specifically
river.
mentions the missionary guy does it. They've been upriver 4 more times with other boat guys. So
Man, they weren't Rambos.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the pastor hired mercenaries in a specific situation.
For a rescue mission.
That's
Right.
what I'm talking about.
yeah,
I'm saying that no one at
As
this
far
point
as-
knows that Rambo's
as
Rambo
far as
unless it's
everyone's
Rambo.
concerned,
Everybody's
just-
acting like idiots. Yes, okay.
No,
that's
as far
fine.
as everyone's
it's okay
concerned,
that everybody
Rambo's
gets
a
to act
taxi
like
driver.
idiots. Yeah, okay, right.
none of them have seen Rambo or First Blood Part 2. Or
And they were never briefed on their mission. Only the pastor could brief Rambo in the mission. Okay, I get it.
No, everyone thinks he's just a taxi driver. That's all it is.
Yeah, they don't.
That's not true.
It is.
Yes, they've given no indication that he's shown any skill set outside of being a boat guy and a cobra catcher
Right.
to anyone.
Okay.
And that's how he likes it because he's trying to be anonymous. He's trying to keep his head down. But life intervenes, so he can't.
Not that he's like some like crazy super soldier guy, but that you got to be some kind of competent to go into pirate territory
Right. Or just a boat
Or
guy.
just psycho.
and
just,
obviously survive. And
or just reckless enough to go in there. I
yeah.
mean, it doesn't mean you're super competent if you're reckless. It just means you're reckless.
Dude, I love this line. So they called the devil to do
But
God's work.
the pastor specifically came back to them because he knew that he's the guy that get them where they're going. Did he not
Right.
say that to them?
Well,
yeah, it doesn't assume he's
he-
a super soldier.
He's
or
the guy.
the pastor, the ambassador came to him because he's the one that dropped him off.
Right. He just went to the last guy and saw him. That's all.
No, that.
Yes.
Never mind. Okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
All right, audience. What do you think? Does anyone know that Rambo's Rambo here, except from us, except us, or do you think that
Not that he's Rambo. The fact that he's. Never mind.
Does anyone think he's anything other than a boatman?
The
And-
pastor knows that, and that's why he hired the mercenaries to go with him up the river again.
No.
No.
That's
He
why.
hired
He
that's
Rambo
hired
the
him
whole-
ferry
I
the
thought that
mercenaries.
was the whole point of the movie.
He hired him
No.
because he was the person that dropped him off.
Okay.
Right. He didn't hire Rambo to be a mercenary. He hired Rambo to just taxi the mercenaries up the river.
Yeah.
That's all.
Not some random Joe.
Well, no, just the last guy who went upriver. That's all. That's all you got to do is, the last guy did it successfully. Hire him again.
At least the guy tough enough to get him upriver. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Not a
Ye-
random dude that's going upriver.
But you don't make any assumptions about his combat fitness or readiness or resourcefulness because they haven't had the benefit of watching the movie.
A pastor came and talked to him,
Right. Because he was the last guy who took him upriver.
and he knew what happened to him.
So just to reference a couple of firearms here, the lead guy, the like leader dude, the bald guy, the lead mercenary, I guess, he's carrying a custom Mossberg 590. Pretty cool.
The aviator guy?
No. The lead mercenary guy, like the guy that's talking
Right.
shit to Rambo.
The
And then
tall guy?
yeah, and then part of his squad, the Asian dude, who was chilling there talking shit to the country dude, is carrying a SIG SG 551.
Look,
So
this is where he acknowledges. He's like, yeah.
what?
Yeah,
What?
okay,
No
he's
one
a
can see what
badass.
you're talking about. What are you talking about?
We're about 40 minutes in.
They gave him the eyes. Rambo, it was literally like a 2-second scene. They flashed back to the aviator guy over to Rambo and the main herd mercenary bald guy. And they just looked at each other. And it was like a 2-second scene. And then it was over. And they both knew. What?
did they know? Not
Everything
really,
that I
'cause
knew that I just told you guys.
No, you.
No.
It was
cut.
all interpreted between
Take
them.
a shot. Or
It was
something.
between
There's
them two
no
in the
God
entire
no.
scene. It relayed all that information.
That 1 second through
Yes.
telepathy. Okay,
Yes,
I know who you
yes.
are. You know who I am. Okay,
Yep.
we know who we are.
Exactly.
Except not as related in the following scene because he wants to go with him. They don't take him.
But that's specifically why. Because he knows. He
thinks he's a
knows that
boatman.
he's badass. He knows.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't
dude.
know. That's why he leaves him behind in the boat.
They gave each other the look, dude. Come on.
I
What
don't
does that
know.
mean?
I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Also, bad intel here. The guy's like, they got 100 soldiers there. Do they? Don't they?
Well, that's a roundabout. I mean, they say it's 100. It could be, He says more might come later. So
Right. And then, but this he's actually being very cautious about the whole thing. He's like, just go look and take a look see, and then,
What the fuck?
what are you doing here? I'll give you the look. Stay with the boat.
Yeah.
The boatman.
That's what that look was for.
Yeah. The look-
So you're gonna stay with the boat, right?
Yeah, that's what that look was.
That's what that
That's
look
all.
was. Oh, I interpreted it very differently.
Then also casual racism there. No,
what did he say? If I want a white man?
he wants a white man to look at the boat, not any racial slur.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
But he's an
Oh.
international
Dude,
mercenary,
that's fucked up.
so it's a good chance he's racist.
Yep.
Or not that big of a surprise if he would be racist. I don't know.
He just doesn't care.
Okay,
And then I
guys.
like how he's like, maybe I won't fuck up people today.
No, he's
maybe
just
I will
playing-
just be the boat guy.
He's playing it cool. He's
Yeah.
just laying low, laying
Yeah,
back.
he's like, maybe I don't have to get involved. Maybe the mercenaries are competent. They can do their
Maybe.
jobs.
Maybe not. And it turns out they're more cautious than heroic. Rambo is more direct than cautious,
Yeah.
and that's how it works out. Tall boy bomb, which is
What
Okay.
is that supposed to be?
Tall boy was an actual bomb developed by the British during the Second World War.
Uh-huh.
It was 12,000-pound bomb.
This
and-
is the bomb scene where they run into this embedded
Right.
Later
bomb that
on,
didn't
yeah,
detonate.
Yeah.
Right. However, there's one little nitpick you can pick with this movie is that the tall boy bomb did exist and was used successfully to bust several bunkers and dams during the Second World War by the British. However, in the European theater, where they used it mostly against German fortifications. Fun fact, though,
It wasn't used in the area that
No,
they're in now?
they were not used.
that what you
They were
said?
not used in the Burmese
Is that
theater.
what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, but they
Dude.
were used in Europe, but not in Asia.
Thank God I
Yeah.
wasn't wherever they used it because that would suck.
Yeah.
Mm.
But oh yeah, fun fact: the same guy who developed the tall boy bomb also developed the bouncing Betty bomb.
Bouncing Betties,
I've heard
Call of
that.
Duty.
Yeah.
Also used very famously in that movie, The Dam Busters, which I recommend you all watch.
What is that?
It's about a mission for the British to take out a German dam, which is important to their war effort, by
Right.
developing the bouncing Betty bomb and deploying it in the river to blow up a dam.
Cool.
Operation Chastise.
What does it do? Bounce down the river?
Right. Well, see, what that happened was
Just say yes or no.
Well, what happened?
Never
was
mind.
They couldn't use torpedoes against the dam because the Germans had deployed torpedo netting, and they couldn't put a bomb on the surface because you need to crack the dam under the water.
Okay.
So the bouncing Betty was designed to be thrown from an aircraft and literally skipped like a rock across the surface of the water,
And then go
thus
down.
avoiding the torpedo netting, hit the edge of the dam, then sink near the bottom, and then blow up.
Cool.
Yeah,
Betty bomb.
yeah, it's really neat. But yeah, it's the same guy designed the tall boy that they just passed.
Oh, neat.
So now mercenaries
Yeah.
are here
Now
arguing about whether or not to proceed to
Right.
the next stage of, I guess, investigation.
Yeah.
Right.
You might as well complete the mission. You fucking sign up for it.
Well,
Except-
they just found the village, which has been completely
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
torn to
it's-
shred. I mean, people are
they're-
hanging dead.
It
you know?
is against
They're
100
really-
people, like you said.
They're really
There's like
unnerved by it.
6 or 7 of them.
All right, guys, is it revenue time yet?
Is it?
Revenue time. I don't
Revenue.
know. There's a big scene coming up.
Well, no, not
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Well,
First, we're talking about this. The mercenaries are smart enough to, like I said, they tend to more to hide
But
than
yeah,
fight
well, earlier he had
until later.
he had one of the child rebel soldiers with him that he's like, oh, he's a good tracker. So I
Right.
brought him with him, but then he's like all this crazy gruesome shit. He's like, yeah, you can go get out of here now.
Yeah. And here we go with the landmine races again.
Yeah.
Like
Apparently they do this every day.
it's a fun game.
It's
I
like
guess for them.
every afternoon.
Go back to the village that we stole them from and make them run.
back
make 'em
over
run
our
back
mines.
over it. Yeah.
Make them run across the rice
And they
paddy.
bet on it.
Yeah.
So
Asians
you're
I wonder how
telling
much
me
they're betting
this
on it.
I'm
happens
shocked.
somewhere, like today,
It probably came from somewhere.
Asians gambling,
dude.
Really?
Guys. All right, so they are now placing these little mines in
Mr. Esquire, please.
in the virus in the flesh-eating virus river. So I don't know what you want
The
first.
rice paddy.
Yeah, I don't know what you want first: the flesh-eating virus or
Head
the
on
rice
a
patty
stake.
bomb.
Right, and they're off. Running across
And
And
Yep.
they can't engage because
Well,
they'll realize that the truck won't make back
Right.
to their
well, they can't
rendezvous
engage
point.
because they'll start a war with a mini army. They don't want to do
Well,
that.
if they kill all the people, they won't make it back to the rendezvous point, which means they'll be detected, which means they know that they're coming,
Right,
so they can't get to their destination.
yeah,
So that's why they're not engaging them right now.
Right, so they're smart enough to know when to hold off tactically.
Yeah.
But Rambo doesn't care about any of that, as we will see. And he's really upset that the soldiers really upset they made it across the rice paddy without
And
getting
none
blown
of
up.
them blew up.
So he sent
they
them
made
right
it.
back.
yeah,
yeah.
they got pretty lucky on that one.
Yep. And like I said, their gruesome sport is just killing people for fun.
Yeah.
So what are these Asian soldiers? Oh, here we go. Rambo just offed one.
Rambo's like,
With,
no, you idiots.
Is that a
you just fucking
compound?
kill them.
It's hard to tell because it's so fast, but I believe he does have a compound bow there.
So compound crossbow. I mean, just completely badass. Ultimate accuracy.
It's not a
Yeah.
crossbow.
It's a regular bow.
Nice.
Someone landed on landmine.
Shot
Yeah.
that dude in the head with the arrow, and he blew up in his own mind.
Yeah.
A little bit of sweet
That's a
justice
good
right
Rambo.
there.
That's a good Rambo move.
I mean, they're talking about the tactics now. Who are you, boatman?
And this is a pivotal point where Rambo essentially takes the alpha role among the pack.
Right. He hijacks this whole group right
Yeah, he
here.
does.
Yeah.
I mean,
He realizes that everybody's like, "Oh, okay,
By
you
doing
can lead us where we're going."
By
this
doing
scene is
a
amazing.
Joker
I
gambit,
mean,
Johnny.
eye to arrow, arrow to eye.
Oh, what?
The Joker gambit. He's willing to take the hit by killing their leader. And they're all going to shoot him, but the leader's going to die.
Oh yeah, Lito will just get an arrow through the head, through the skull.
Oh, the Joker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Rambo's crazy. Confirmed.
He is. PTSD. This is what we do.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
Who
They
we
know.
are,
He
yeah.
knows.
live for nothing or die for something.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
That's pretty
like,
good.
"Why did you
Pretty
become a
good line.
mercenary in the first place?"
No,
And
no,
Sniper
no.
Boy knows.
No,
Yeah.
he just asked him, "What's your call?" Schoolboy will say, "What's your call?"
Right. That's when he just took over the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So now he's
Schoolboy's like, "What's the play, leader?"
and everyone listens to him. Everyone falls in line.
yeah,
All right, guys.
because
They're
they
about
got to
do
complete the
scene.
mission, man. They got to go in there.
All right.
Fuck.
Where's the bell? Ding, ding, ding. Revenue time.
Revenue time.
Revenue.
Revenue time.
Revenue.
All right.
About what?
2008. Rambo 2008 revenues domestic gross 42 million.
42?
Adjusted dollars 53 million. That would be today's dollars. When compared to the original First Blood, which came out in 1982, domestic gross 47 million. In today's dollars, it would be 144 million. So First Blood did significantly well when compared to the revenues for this one, even though I love this one just as much. Let's compare it to First Blood Part 2, came out in 1995. Domestic gross 150 million, adjusted for today's dollars 381 million. And finally, Rambo 3, which came out in 1988, domestic gross 53 million, adjusted 117 million. So it kind of spikes all over the board. You know, for me, I thought the $40 million range was kind of low compared to some of the other movies that came out in the 80s.
Right.
You know, for example, I mean, some of the Batman stats, I think those did much bigger in terms of
The first
revenue.
one.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but still
That was
classic.
like a big summer blockbuster, and this was kind of like an R-rated,
I know.
like adult
I
film.
mean,
So
Still very successful. You know, I mean, this has got its own hardcore fans, even I guess soon to be new core fans with possibly what's going to be the fifth one.
Right. It's coming out. Yeah. Last Blood.
Yeah.
old
Anyway.
school and new core. Is that what you said?
Old school, new school.
I don't know what I said. I said new something.
I heard new core, but
New
that's
core.
just me. New core fans.
So, all right, they're entering.
They're sneaking into the
They now
compound.
infiltrated. They're now into this camp. Schoolboy made it up the little tower, took out the dude, and has now positioned him to basically cover them.
They're all on a 15-minute timer to get in and get out.
Right.
They all agreed upon that time.
What was that show where they used to sync the watches? It was like a stupid comedy show.
Captain Planet.
No, it was like, come on, I can't remember it. I'll have to look it up.
Anyway.
Inspector Gadget?
No.
Mission Impossible?
Live action.
It was a couple of kids in high school. It was like a comedy, like a dumb comedy show.
Power Rangers.
No. I'll figure it out.
Anyway,
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Trips down memory lane aside, everyone's infiltrating. Some guy's getting a tattoo. What are we at the 52-minute mark here? They're sneaking their way into the base. Rambo's surprisingly spry for a man his age.
Oh, he's doing great.
There's also the most unenthusiastic stage show ever going on right here.
Yeah, I don't think these girls want to be up there.
Performers and crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, on both sides.
No one's happy about it either, anyways.
Yeah.
It's
Neither party's happy about the situation they're in.
Yeah.
Dude, that's gotta suck.
Yeah, it all sucks. You just kind of deal with it. Look at them. They're all just dealing with it.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're like all kinds of like fucked up on some kind of alcohol or drugs or something. I would assume.
Probably.
Coke, maybe. I don't know.
Dude, you know what this scene reminds me of? Where they show the little wooden jails or whatever, the little wooden cells to keep people in. The Green Inferno. Have you guys seen that?
What is that?
Are you serious?
Nah.
Green Inferno.
Dude. Eli Roth, I believe, is
Is it newer?
the director. It came out in 2013. It's like one of the most gruesome, like torture,
Never saw it.
weird flicks.
Anyway.
Not really into those.
Oh,
Actually, on the screen. So the
find
pigs are
director.
busy chewing up
Yeah,
the
the pigs are eating
mercenary.
this dude. The guy that looked at him in the eyes, and he
Yeah.
told him not to, and then he did it, and then now he's getting eaten,
By
or
pigs.
he's dead by pigs.
And then, now Rambo's looking for the girl, of course. So this is the thing. He doesn't care about anyone else. Really, he only cares about this one person who sort of made contact with him.
I mean, yeah, they built that bond. I think they established
Just a
that
little
bond.
bit of just a little bit
Earlier
of a
on
bond
in the
there
film.
earlier, and that's
Yeah.
Okay, now we got a dude just tosses his cigarette at the girls.
And this show's just going to
Showing his
devolve into
disapproval.
chaos.
it's getting worse.
Throwing drinks.
Dude, not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
At least they're all still distracted. Well,
That guy almost shot Rambo.
going
Mr. Beard guy.
at the pigs, and this guy guy in the hat steps up on stage.
They're definitely
Yeah, he's gonna
drunk.
disrupt the show here, and now he grabs one of the girls, and now it's
Now it starts to be a free for all.
starting to get ugly.
It's gonna
Luckily enough, I mean, this is perfect timing for the dudes to go and grab.
They're all preoccupied.
yeah, they're all
Yeah.
preoccupied with the girls, and our rescue team here now is able to go and quickly identify where they are, and essentially grab them.
Right.
It's kind of cool too. In the next few minutes here, the team becomes divided among themselves because the 15-minute mark is up, and that was the initial agreement. And they said, "Hey, that's it, in and out, done."
Right.
Schoolboy says, "Hey, 5 more minutes. We got our boat guy Rambo still coming back," and they're like, "Yeah, no, your life." Boom, and they leave him.
Right.
So it's a pretty interesting kind of divisive, or it's kind of like it shows like, okay.
You gotta stick to the plan, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Stick to the plan, or you're basically on your own.
Right.
And I guess based on what branch of the military they are, some, are very sticklers for protocol. I think the Marines, the motto is, or I don't know what it is, like, no one left behind. One of them. So it's interesting to see, how it breaks up.
Right. I believe Rambo himself was a former Green Beret, correct?
Yeah,
At least
that's
in
what he is in the
movie.
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, former Green Beret, yeah.
Right.
And it's funny because Rambo here, he asks Schoolboy, he's like, "Why did you stay back? Like, why do you give a shit about me?"
He's got
And
his giant
Schoolboy asks him the same
hunk
thing.
of metal machete.
Yeah. He's going.
And now he sees this one
this
kid getting taken.
This show's devolving into chaos.
Yeah, now they're just like throwing the girls around.
Abusing
Not
the-
good.
abusing the poor
Yeah.
girls.
Throwing her in the crowd. Oh my
Dude,
god.
not good. Not good
Yeah.
for business.
Just bad things are happening all
Yeah.
around.
And again, luckily for Rambo and them, they're now able to find. They're gonna they'll soon be finding the girl. And this is also like a disturbing part. Like they bring this
Right.
little kid in to the
Yeah.
general.
You realize that's what this
I'm
guy
just like,
is.
what the hell? Like, what the hell?
Yeah, just lots of squeak.
Rambo's
just cringeworthy, man.
Yeah,
I'm just like, why?
It sucks because he's trying to go save him and he can't because he has to go save the girl.
The other point is it also helps paint the mercenaries in the worst possible light, so it makes them all just really terrible people.
It's all brutal worse.
So you don't feel so bad when he starts killing everybody. You know what I mean? He's.
But yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Someone's about to get raped. He's dragging this poor woman around.
Well, about to. I mean, she doesn't though. She doesn't. Luckily, the Asian dude
that was taken out of the cage, right? That was one of the prisoners. Yeah.
Who? This girl?
Yeah.
No, she was taken from the show. She was dancing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was dancing. Oh, dude, this guy
this
just kidney stabs.
One of them got taken out of the cage, though.
Possibly.
Right. I do. Yeah. I don't think it was her though. I think he pulled her from the guy that just got stabbed in the kidneys. He pulled her from the show.
But yeah, he sees the girl that she's trapped there. Now he's going to get her.
Right.
And then this guy,
lieutenant or whatever, higher up, he decides, oh, yep, I'm going to have this one. That's pretty much what's happening.
So yeah, their time is up now.
Yeah, they're running out of time.
And most of the team is gonna roll out.
2 minutes.
Right. Yeah, they're about done.
Yep.
So they're gonna have to make a decision now, like roll out or.
But Schoolboy is on point doing his job.
Yeah, Schoolboy does. Yeah, Schoolboy is perfect. What kind of
giant ass rifle is that?
What kind of sniper rifle is that, Javier? Do you know?
He does have a as far as my limited research is concerned, it's a Barrett M107CQ.
Barrett,
which is relative. If you remember Genesis, they had the Barrett A10 or Barrett
tank rifle.
Yeah, the 50 caliber pretty much. It's a Barrett 50 caliber, but it's got a shorter barrel.
Yeah.
And for movie magic purposes, it's got a suppressor on it, but you can't really suppress a 50 caliber. It's just too damn big.
Dude, I need one of those.
Yeah. But our good friend.
This guy has a smoke grenade.
He's got the smoke going on. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, our good friend 50 caliber, which will fuck shit up, and then you'll see it again on the Jeep.
Oh damn! Everybody's gone.
Yep. Nope. Now they're arguing amongst themselves.
Look, we all go home or nobody goes home.
Yeah.
And this guy's like, "Fuck you! I'll kill you. We're going out of here."
Yeah.
God didn't save your life, we did.
Yeah,
dude, that was like
that's a good line.
Yeah, that's a serious line, dude. That's good, man.
Serious business.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, things are going south really badly here at this show.
Yeah, the girls are now just. It's bad news for the girls at this point.
And then Rambo's trying to save this girl.
Rambo is still okay.
And like,
so is that Blondie? Is that?
They've been gone for a while. Who knows if?
Yeah, that's her. That's the girl.
She's been taken.
That's Sarah.
She's been captured for days. What the hell?
So they take. Was it Sarah Miller, right?
Right.
They take Sarah Miller. Dude's gonna have his way with her until Rambo shows up and rips his throat out.
Quite literally, yeah.
Straight up.
I think this was part of the trailer. I mean, not the actual throat rip, but where he has him here.
Yeah.
He lifts him up and then rips his throat out.
Dude, that's gotta suck.
One of the craziest things I've seen in.
Dude, this is gotta.
It's an intimate kill.
Suck, man.
Yeah. Literally ripped his throat out.
Even she doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
saved her.
Yeah.
She's like, thanks for saving me, I guess.
I guess.
Well, you can't save everybody because everyone else here is still in a world of hurt. I mean, the soldiers are off. They're busy off being drunk, having their way with the rest of the dancing girls, but managed to get a few people out.
They save the captives.
Yeah. Some of them, yeah. Not all of them.
Dude, to be like, as far as like an extraction plan, it's got to be like the most difficult thing. You're like in Burma, number one. Number two, you're like, it's a group of 5 or 6 against like what could be 100 soldiers, right?
I guess actually he wasn't lying. Yeah, there are quite a few of them.
Right.
Yeah,
there's definitely like over 50. That's for sure.
Yeah. Look, he almost would have ate it too.
Right.
Well, she slipped. Sarah Miller slipped.
She did it.
she slipped. He goes to cover her ass, and then Schoolboy covers him.
Schoolboy saves everybody.
Right. So
damn, popping heads.
Super cool.
Headshot.
Yeah, headshot, and the 2 guards just like kind of went through the fence after Schoolboy off them.
Right. And apparently,
it's good. It's good stuff.
So it's like sometime after 2 a.m. now at this point, right?
Well, it's a full moon. Don't forget.
Everybody's crazy.
Well, no, just going by the timetable they established, their extraction was supposed to be from 1:45 to 2.
Oh,
okay.
well, yeah. Now it's
So now sometime after 2 a.m.
beyond 2 a.m.
This guy sucks.
And they don't realize what the hell happens until I think morning.
Couldn't save everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, creepy Colonel dude just let go of like little boy.
Right. Now they're running through the jungle, literally running to make the rendezvous point.
Where would you go? Where would you, I mean, because at this point he doesn't have a compass on him. Oh, he asks Schoolboy for a compass. I guess he's going to go toward the river,
Well, they know,
like where it ends.
Like, I don't know where they came from. At least Schoolboy would know.
Well, they drove there.
Right.
They don't have the thing back. They don't have the car to go back.
Yeah.
You know, so where the hell would you go? Would you go hide in the
Towards
forest?
the direction you came from, which is north, east, west, or south.
Well,
shit, man.
Morning comes and everyone's figured out what's happening.
Okay, yeah,
It's
now
like, oh,
everyone's
shit.
like, okay, code red.
Rip
you know.
throats.
Right. Red alert.
Get the dogs on them.
They're letting the dogs out. Everyone's just general panic.
Yeah.
No one's happy about
Dude,
this.
the general finds his like boy
Aviator
with
general.
his throat ripped out.
Yeah.
That's also
He's number one.
Like, I'm sure that pisses him off.
Yeah, it's like his one good, like his guy.
That's his
Number
main guy, his
one.
right hand guy.
Jack.
You're my number one.
Number one.
Yeah, my number one guy.
That's a reference to Batman Guys 1989, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson.
Anyway, now they're rolling out with their Jeep and they're bringing everyone out, trying to track them down. And
Got
they're
the hounds on them. Got the trucks on them.
Realize the
They've
mercenaries
literally
have
been running
So here's
all
my
night.
question,
They
too,
haven't
though.
stopped moving.
Like the dudes that left
'Cause they don't have a vehicle.
before all the other people that left before Rambo and Schoolboy and the girl. How did
that catch up?
How'd the military catch up to them so quickly? How'd they find it? I guess they
They're
found them by.
motorized. The guys are on foot.
Yeah, dude, they're on foot.
No, but
These
how
guys-
did they catch them? And I guess Rambo took a different way.
Right.
They went around, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they must have gone a slightly different route.
Or like
Like
they
a
were-
less predictable
they're-
route.
Or they were right behind him and they caught him before they got to him.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, this guy just ate it on a landmine.
Yeah.
Yep.
He blew his leg half open.
Landmines.
Dude, that would suck.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And here come the soldiers. Ooh, nice little touch splattering the mud on the lens.
Yeah.
And that's a 1:03 mark there. That's Jason. But they are smart enough to be like, yeah, cover
His
your
leg
mouth.
is toasted.
Yep.
I mean, it's
That's-
shredded.
That's how landmines work. So you saw the
Shredded,
little
yeah.
amputated kids earlier. They're not going to get to the river.
Dude, that one guy was like, we're not making it to the river with him. He like wants to leave him basically, man.
Then the doctor steps in,
Right.
and they're like, immediately knows what to do. So there's that at least. So they're not entirely incompetent, you know.
I mean, they're doctors.
Right.
Yeah, so now they're making the stretcher and they're releasing the hounds. Now here's the thing: they make the dogs smell some piece of fabric. I guess that must be the girl's fabric, right?
Where their cages were. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, oh, you've got the scent. Okay, track
Whatever
this down.
sacks they're sitting
Yeah.
on.
And they're again, this the contrast between just the beautiful natural world and the
and
terrible
what
things humans are
the
doing to each other.
terrible things? What will happen when the army catches up to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would suck, man. I don't know what I would do, man.
Okay,
I would
this
probably
guy.
I'd probably create like a little hole in the ground, just stay there for like a week,
Foxhole.
and try and just live off the rainwater.
Or
The dogs will
become
find
a
you.
child soldier and
Oh,
try to
sure,
overthrow the
right.
government and then
Right.
become a new ruler in your own right and then
Dude, I would just
be a cocaine king or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Warlord, smuggler.
You could become a warlord or, you know.
Anyway, they're Rambo's coming up with a plan to distract the trackers.
So I didn't realize this earlier when I was watching it, but he's tracking her scent.
Right.
yeah on
with
his
him.
foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on his foot. Because at first I was like, what the hell is he doing?
Right.
And I was like, oh, he just ripped her shirt and the dogs are following the shirt.
Right.
And then I was like,
'Cause
okay,
of the
now
rubber
they're
on the
following
ground.
him. And I was like,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Distracts everyone.
A more distinct scent on the ground than
So
on
Schoolboy just popped
her-
off.
herself
Yeah.
or whatever.
Schoolboy just popped off, deliberately giving their position up.
Right. So the
Rambo
soldiers-
wants them to hone in on him so he can get the scent down that little I guess the pathway to the bomb, the
Right.
bomb that hasn't detonated,
Yeah,
the bomb
he's
that's
laying
been
a
sitting there
trap
from World
for
War
him.
II.
Hmm? Yeah, that's
They got a boat though.
yeah. Yep, they continue tracking. It's really useful.
I'm telling you, man, I would be like shitting myself. I mean,
well, your safest bet would be to get in the river because then it's harder for them to track you.
in the river with the flesh-eating viruses?
Well,
shit, you're dead either way.
One's just slower, I suppose.
One, you're not. I mean, both. You're gonna be under. You're like tortured.
You can maybe heal yourself after.
With what? Holy water? The fuck? You got a flesh-eating virus, man. Your limbs are gone.
Yeah.
And it's in a matter of like hours, like 72 hours.
Really?
You lose both legs. Yeah, like, dude, the stories about
my
them.
God.
Yeah, it's bad, man. It's really bad.
Never mind.
Bad things are happening. All right. Anyway, like it. I like how they said it was a really tense chase. They're you can tell where they're kind of where they're going.
He's like,
Dude, I love how he's ingenious. He goes and plants this, what is it, Claymore underneath the undetonated, like, World War II bomb.
He uses her cloth to, like, literally wrap the thing up.
Right.
It's perfect.
It's cool.
I mean, Schoolboy came in clutch when he just happened to be carrying around a Claymore, in his back pocket.
Right.
He's like, I got one.
He's like, I got a Claymore.
I have a Claymore.
Yeah.
Right. Fun facts about the Claymore: it's an explosive it's used an explosive to propel steel shot. Has a lethal radius of about 50 meters.
50 yards.
If you're within 50 meters of that Claymore when it goes off,
like bye-bye, you can say bye-bye.
Yeah, you're considered lethal.
You're shredded. Yeah.
And
what about when it's underneath the World War II bomb?
Well, it detonates it.
More fun facts about the tall boy.
Hold on. I'm about to learn one really good fun fact about the tall boy.
Yep. Oh, there goes the Claymore.
Don't be next to it when it goes off or when a Claymore goes off.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what.
That's like a mini nuke.
There are a few scenes where leveling a forest looks amazing.
Yeah.
Predator,
this
the
is
original Predator, is one. This is another. I mean,
this one gives it a run for its money.
Oh yeah, this one is just awesome, man.
And that was a sweet jump he did on the hill, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So,
that's a great jump.
It only took 30 years to try to match it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, the Predator scene where they love the original Predator, the 80s, with Arnold, where they level that part of the forest trying to gun down the Predator, and then this one where just
set off
that's a big ass bomb, man.
Yeah,
well, see, the tall boy was designed for bunker busting. It was meant to get into dug-in fortifications.
Oh, to dig in there, yeah.
According to the Wikipedia's here, it left a crater 80 feet deep and 100 feet across.
What?
And dropped from an appropriate height. It was able to penetrate 16 feet of
80
concrete.
feet deep, dude. That is... Yeah,
So,
that's serious,
16 feet,
man.
and then beyond that, the 80 feet?
Yeah, if you drop
it would go in the 16
Dude,
feet.
80 feet deep is 8 stories in the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100 feet across.
Wow.
And is, yeah.
Okay, scene. They
It
have
was the
now
original bunker
captured...
buster.
We're at the scene where they caught up to the mercenaries, and they're just
Right.
kicking the shit out of them. Again, it looks like they're really kicking
They didn't
them.
show him get captured, which I kind of wish they showed.
Well, not... Well, they are. They're
caught up to
Well,
him.
you mean like how they
Well, they showed
engaged him?
Yeah, had engaged him. Yeah. Well, they show him catch up, like they're coming, but
Yeah, I mean...
they didn't show him
dude,
like how it happened.
I swear, these kicking
But yeah,
scenes,
they're just kicking the shit out of him,
dude,
beating the shit
it
out of him.
looks like they're just...
I like how the one guy continually just never stops talking shit.
Yeah, that's actually funny. It
Oh,
redeems
yeah.
his character a bit.
He calls them
Yeah.
a ladyboy cunt,
Yeah.
which is hilarious. I was like, dude,
And it's
you
like,
got guts to call the general that, man.
yeah.
Right.
And your legs are already like,
And your leg
fucking
is
half gone.
shredded. Come on, have a go at me, you ladyboy. I mean, I'm like, Jesus.
yeah, that's awesome.
I'm telling you, man, this guy's got balls of steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had a missing leg and was captured by the Burmese unknown army,
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be yelling that to them, but
Yeah,
And
I
then
would.
then of course he pokes him in his broken leg.
And then he pokes him, in his bare, broken, shredded leg with some wooden stick.
You gotta go all in.
Dude, go all in or go all out.
Fuck him.
And
Fight it all the way to the
You
end.
get him. And then they're all gonna get executed. Is what you. Is
They're
what's
gonna play the gambling game with him.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's right? They could have done that.
No, they're just
Oh
gonna
yeah.
straight up
Well, they're
execute
just
him.
gonna shoot
They're
him.
gonna, it's a firing squad at this point. The
Yeah.
guy has everyone's got him in the crosshairs.
And
The guy's gonna give
they're
the order
literally
to
just gonna watch
load.
them get killed.
Yeah,
The
schoolboy's like,
girl,
there's nothing we can
schoolboy
do.
can't do anything about it.
Nothing. Otherwise, you give your position away, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to catch
So,
yourself.
He's about to give the order to, I guess,
And then this happens.
to chamber.
Rambo sneaks up.
Rambo
He's got
now
his giant ass
appears.
fucking
Ooh,
machete,
decapitates
chops
the
his
guy.
fucking head off.
Yep. Takes
111
control of that gun. What the hell gun is that, Javier?
That is a military. It's a Browning M2. So the gun that Schoolboy has, he's got the fully auto version of it right there on the Jeep.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, same caliber, 50 caliber.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that thing is just slicing people
Yeah.
into bits. I mean, just
Damn.
dicing them. And guys,
It slices.
this
it
is
dices.
probably-
Its corpse is Julienne.
right. I mean, this is probably one of the
he
most
kills like
one of the best
50
action
people, dude.
scenes. This is probably one of the best action scenes in the history of like any movie, like action related.
And you
the
notice
past 10 years. Yeah.
once the situation turns, the mercenaries immediately get up and start fighting back as well.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh
They're
yeah,
right on
no,
top of
it's
it,
yeah. They don't miss a beat. They're like,
They're
fucking,
mercenaries. Yeah.
I'm picking up this wannabe ass AK-47 and
This
I'm
dude's
gonna
got a
just
knife in his
unload.
boot, fucking stabbing this guy.
Norinco 56 probably.
Is it the Narinko? Is that the
it's
Chinese version of the AK-47?
Yeah, so they got it's either an AKM or Norinco.
Yeah, look, he's throwing Asian dudes, like blowing them all
Dude,
up.
this is
Yeah.
so.
Awesome.
I mean, this is just amazing.
But look, he kills like 50 people with this giant ass like mounted.
Dude, wait
machine.
until the convoy shows up. He's got a
No, what?
yeah, one of the truck. There's like a little truck that rolls up with like a bunch of dudes in the back,
Oh,
saving
yeah,
Private
yeah.
Ryan style.
Yeah, yeah.
And he just within
He reloads
seconds
it. I know he reloads it.
unloads, and they're gone within seconds.
But this reminds me of
Dude.
You remember? Which is funny because you remember Hot Shots. Hot Shots Purdue.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie Sheen barely.
Yeah. Charlie Sheen, Hot Shots Purdue.
With the chicken egg, isn't there a chicken egg
where
scene
they
or
do like
something?
the kill count, where they're like most kills in any freaking movie ever, or whatever. Like more than Terminator, more than RoboCop. This is literally that. This is like,
Dude,
this is the reality spoof version of that scene.
Yeah.
Where just like
I-
just
So
murders
over the top.
everybody. Yeah.
I don't know if I heard somewhere, read somewhere that if you're even within 12 inches,
Oh, one of the other guys, he just shot one of the main people.
Yeah.
if you're within 12 inches of a 50 cal just whizzing past your arm, your leg, it's going to rip your skin.
Oh shit.
Yeah, just the mere velocity
Look.
will rip your skin.
He just reloaded that giant
Or he's
ass
trying to
fucking
reload.
mount. Yeah, he's reloading the fucking
Right.
mounted Jeep machine gun.
Yeah.
Dude, here we go. Mr. Preacher Doctor dude.
Gets
now
his kill.
He gets
Yeah,
his
he
first
gets
kill
his
in
one
life.
kill in.
He beats this guy with a rock.
Now he knows
dead.
Now he knows what life is.
Right.
Now he knows the meaning of life and death.
Foreshadowing. When you're pushed, killing is as easy as breathing.
Yeah.
That's what he says earlier in the movie,
Damn,
right?
more bodies are flying.
Yeah.
And we got
Oh shit! Oh, the
Dude.
rebels
Okay.
came in finally. Yes.
now
The
what is it?
cavalry's here. Yeah.
Yeah, the rebels roll
Yeah.
in because they hear the action. They're like, wait a
Temple
second.
of Doom style.
Dude, I like this guy. This guy jumped. He does like a somersault right into the action, though. Like the lead
Look,
guy for the
loads
rebels.
up, ready to go. Kill another fucking more 50 people.
Dude, I need one. I need one of those.
Right.
I need one of those 50 calibers.
Yeah. Well, you can buy the civilian semi-automatic version. You know.
That's fine too. Look, this guy just jumps over a tree, just boom, boom,
Look,
boom, boom.
sweet
I mean,
action
completely
roll.
Yeah.
accurate, like just awesome.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, this is probably one of my favorite action scenes in any movie. Like,
it is.
especially any kind of like a war movie. This one is like, this one takes the cake. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah. It's just.
And if you watch it, you got your surround sound set up. It is ridiculous. Even a 5.1, 7.1 doesn't matter. It's just awesome.
Right. You're getting bullets on all sides.
He's got his action rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's still willing and dealing, just
The main
moving
rebel
around.
guy.
Yeah.
Now they pissed off Rambo. They shot up his boat.
That was it.
Oh,
Was
did
that
they
his
shoot
boat?
up his? Is that his boat?
Yeah.
I
Dude,
didn't
those
notice that.
assholes.
I didn't notice
Yeah.
that earlier.
Yeah, now he's like, okay,
That's why he's like, oh,
you
God
are
damn.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's taking
He
aim on
shoots
their
the
boat.
shit out of this boat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look, they got one too.
And then he got shot. He got
got
shot.
winged.
Yeah.
It's just a flesh wound.
She keeps covering her head.
Well, you know, if the 50 BMGs going off next to your head, you want to cover your ears because that thing is loud.
You gotta get in the fight.
Okay, now he's gonna take out this convoy here. This little
Yeah, the whole
the
freaking
new
Jeep
troop.
of dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the new troops rolling in. He
He's
just
like getting the
slices
he's
them
getting
in
that
half.
10-time multiplayer combo going
Yeah.
on right
Yeah, yeah.
here.
Ding, ding,
Literally.
ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Hot
Yeah,
shots
literally.
again.
Yeah.
It's
Nope.
ridiculous.
Ooh,
Damn.
headshot for the win.
Yeah, headshot for the gunner on the boat from Schoolboy.
Oh, then the rebels took out the boat with the
The bazooka,
shoulder-mounted grenade rocket launcher. Yeah.
Joker style.
All right, and now we go to the simplest of kills with the machete. into the Colonel's gut.
Right.
And Rambo
with his giant ass hunk of
Rambo
metal.
proceeds to just slice his guts out. I mean,
as
literally,
he looks him in the face.
Literally, you see him.
He gives him the evil eye and then
you
rips
see him
his guts
pull,
out.
and his guts fall out into the dirt, and then he kicks the dude down the hill while his guts are also oozing out of him. Man, this is like brutal.
Dude, I kind of almost wanted. I would feel more satisfied if he got the throat kill on that guy, and like maybe switch the gut kill with the throat kill.
Really?
Yeah,
no,
because
dude.
the throat kill is like way better than the gut kill.
No. Oh, you mean the ripping of the throat?
Yeah, ripping way more impactful and like intimate,
more visceral.
Yeah, more visceral.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it could be more violent, but this
and especially
one was just,
for the head honcho aviator, like
it could be more violent. But dude, the gut,
the way it was played out, the way it plays out in the movie makes more sense.
Yeah,
but like
the intestines falling out of his disgusting.
I would like
stomach.
to see the other way around. Just rip that dude's throat out, look him in the face, and fucking rip his throat out.
Let me just rip your throat out, you psychotic, narcissistic.
Because he's the main
pedophile, murderer dude.
Right.
And the other guy, I mean, he was just as bad, but he got it the worst. The ripping the throat is like, for me, that's the best kill.
Yeah, it is a memorable
that's
kill.
The best kill.
It's probably one of the best kills in many movies.
Yeah.
If you were going to compare this against other movies, it's probably like one of the illest kills. Yeah, let me just rip your throat out.
And he's like, I just killed like fucking 100 dudes. And he's like, she don't care. She's just like going on for her. He's like, whatever.
Dude, she's looking for Dexter or Michael.
Right.
Michael.
Yep, there she goes.
All right, so now they're reunited.
And he's like, all right, everybody's good. I'm happy now, I guess.
Dude, I swear,
I did my job.
This reminds me of the Green Inferno. I swear to God, guys, we're gonna have to do a review on that one.
All right.
It's like some. I can't explain it now, but you will. All you gotta do is watch a trailer and you'll be like, okay, I know what I'm getting into.
What am I getting into?
And just Eli Roth directed it, and I think the girl is.
Isn't she a doctor too? Shouldn't she be helping?
The girl, Julie Benz, this girl, Sarah Miller.
Yeah.
She's not. Well, I mean, if she was, man, she's probably traumatized out of her little brain. You know,
probably
she probably don't even know how to fix herself up now at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you give him the good wave.
And now the Christian guy's like, okay, man, I'm a killer too.
Yeah,
You're a killer. Killer wave.
The killer wave. Yeah.
Join the club.
Wait, does Rambo even acknowledge him?
The killer nod. Yeah. Okay.
Dude.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, pretty straightforward, but simple and effective. It's a good way to go.
Pretty straightforward, but surprisingly deep. He's just
effective. Yeah.
Just it's weird as you think about it. It's like this, the muscle bound.
Good way to keep the character going.
Okay, now they cut to the final scene where he actually treks back.
He did mention earlier, he's like, he's like, I might have a dad or something like that.
Right.
That's about his home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they even put
where he was from.
They put the dad's first initial on the mailbox here. I think it's R. Rambo, maybe Robert Rambo, whoever his dad
I think
is.
It's Rambo.
Oh, my dad is Rambo. Right. Yeah. I was like,
pretty sure that's what it is.
Well, let's see what the mailbox says. Yeah, R. Rambo. Yeah. So Rambo. He shows back up at his old man's house or farm or whatever the hell it is. Barn.
Maybe it's Rambo.
Where is it? Where did he say he was from? Like
Arizona.
in the movie.
Arizona.
He's like, I don't know. I might have a dad over there who gives a shit. You know, so he decides to go back.
Might as well check it out. And he's like, "What's over there?"
The
Bullshit.
The advice he's handed out, and he finally takes it because he keeps telling him, "Go home." But then
takes his own
advice.
He
never goes home. Yeah.
I mean,
well, now he does.
It's like a long-running theme with the
Rambo.
movies. You really can't go home again. But now I guess he's finally trying.
No, you can.
All right, guys.
Well, that's the whole point of the first two is you can't go home.
Oh yeah.
So okay,
it's never over.
Yeah,
it's the best.
What
is when he just yells that?
So
it's never over.
That's right in the first one.
Yeah.
It's over, Johnny. No. He says
like the music.
Nothing is over.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Is that what he said?
Nothing is over.
It's nothing is over.
Nothing is over. I think that's what he says.
Oh.
Yeah.
So okay, just ended. Final credits are rolling. What do you guys think as far as I don't know
from the novel First Blood?
Can you guys?
What's from the novel First Blood?
The whole series of movies.
Oh, okay. Just hit the character, everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a novel called First Blood.
Yeah.
So we'll give this credit for like being one of the first like movie series, I guess, to even deal with the idea of PTSD.
Yeah.
Think about it, because that's Rambo's story. A lot of it is post-traumatic stress disorder, and then.
So Schoolboy is Matthew Marsden.
Yeah, never heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's been in a couple of things, I'm sure, but
Snake Hunter.
Yeah.
Pirate Leader.
so yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Badass,
So
badass.
a funny part is I watched the whole credits, and he does walk all the way down.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you guys want to watch
No,
it. now.
I do
We're
actually.
just
A
saying-
lot of movies, I
You
do
literally-
actually watch the credits.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is the only other movie that I know where they continue to roll the film and have it be part of the movie while
Yeah.
the final credits are rolling
Yeah.
is Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood.
Oh, really?
I think they do the same thing where they
Cool.
show a continuous
Where-
movement
yeah, no,
of
there's
either
a-
the highway or the cars
I
or
know
whatever.
there's got to be a Western like that too. I can like see it in my head, but I don't know.
So
the name of
you're
it.
still watching the movie
Yeah.
while at the same
it's
time
still going
acknowledging
on
the credits.
as
yeah.
the credits are going on. Yeah.
So here,
Just
I mean,
background stuff or like
he's like an ant at this
the
point.
faraway shot is like
Yeah,
is
he's like an-
is a classic way to do it. You
So
know?
where the hell is where's his old man? Is his old man that blue house
So no-
way down there?
That's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to think of. Is
Well, let's keep
I
watching
I
and see where he
watched
goes.
it where he goes all the way, but he passes the one on the right. and
the
then he-
little thing on the little barn on the right or whatever the hell it
yeah,
is.
he
goes left.
he literally passes everything on the right. He goes left, and then he goes in between the trees.
What?
And then you can see
Wait, to the left?
to the
Yeah,
left, and you
watch.
see the two little breaks in between the trees right there. You see his legs go walk past that towards the left, and then it fades.
You know, I don't think
So,
I've
but
ever
there is-
watched the whole
There's a
walk.
farm
But there
back there.
is a little barn and
There's a
another little place to the left hand
farmhouse.
side.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay, so he's basically like,
I thought it maybe like that's the crew just waiting for him, like he's eating a donut down there
Right.
or something.
Craft services.
grab
Yeah.
my donut.
Yeah.
No, he's basically like an
He's like,
ant.
okay, I walked all the way down. It's like, did you record the whole time? It's like,
He's
yeah.
like, did you guys get me?
Yeah.
Get it?
He's like an ant here.
Yeah. I mean,
mean,
it's a long.
literally,
It's
I
the
mean-
whole credits. Is he go?
Let me break
almost
out-
the whole credits.
let me
is
break out
where
my
he walks
binoculars.
He's just walking down the road.
He's still going.
But it's cool. I like it.
Yeah. But like I said, I enjoyed it. It's nice to see such a compact movie. It's really straightforward.
Yeah.
And it does what it
Oh yeah,
needs to.
it's 0 to
the
60, like 0 to 60 in like nothing, like
It's the
1
perfect
second.
amount of time.
Yeah.
Just
doesn't try
the
to get-
pacing is on point.
Right. They don't waste any frames. They're like, everything they show you has a purpose for some
Yeah.
reason or another. So you can watch it. And I was thinking back because comparison to say we were watching I guess Covenant a little while back. And it's like, man, there's a whole lot of nothing going on in that movie while they try to sound in self-important. Meanwhile, this movie,
This one, they say a fraction of the dialogue, and they make much more of a physical impact and presence.
right?
I mean, this one, like you said, they know what they're doing. They each have pivotal
The
roles.
character interaction,
even
is
as minor as they are.
in an
Yeah, they
hour
have,
and a half
like-
movie is way more
I mean-
effective than the whole
Right.
2-hour movie.
Which I don't know,
Okay,
it's
I'm
just-
losing track of Rambo
And they only
here.
came into it like a good chunk of the movie in too, because they
Yeah.
came in afterwards, like
Yeah.
a good like half hour into the movie.
All right, I'm trying to keep track of Rambo down this little
He's
yellow
right
brick
there. He's,
road.
in the very,
Little bit.
in
He's
the very
approaching
middle.
this blue barn or blue
Yeah.
house.
Gary Cooper is passing by. Special effects technicians. Max
Who?
Brown.
We'll
there's-
read some of the credits.
Yeah, so I'm
Conzit.
still keeping track of Rambo on the final
Wayne Vicken.
scene. He's bending towards the left,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's going left.
Left, not right. Left.
Yeah, left. Hurry up, Rambo.
Keep on walking.
Yeah, keep on walking.
He'll go like in between the trees and then it'll fade away.
So after he goes past that first tree, then that's
You'll
it.
see his little legs walking between the.
Dude, I can barely see him now.
I know,
I'm
look.
watching this on
And
a
look.
75 inch.
There's a
What the hell? How did you
Look.
see him on your other TV?
look. His legs are gonna flash by and then it's gonna fade.
I can't see a goddamn. I only see his credits. Hold on.
It's-
Do the
Yeah.
credits stop and then you get to see his legs walk through the
Yep.
in between the trees?
It just happened.
I don't know how. I can't. Maybe my eyes are bad, man. But I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he just.
Or maybe not.
I can't tell.
Okay, now the
Yeah.
screen
Well, there's like
blacks
a
out.
slight, tiny little movement in between the trees, and then that's when it
Okay,
fades
fades
out.
away.
I must have missed it. But yeah, now the screen blacks out and it's
Right.
straight credits on the left hand
Right.
side, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Right. So
Yeah. What'd you guys as far as ratings goes? I mean, what would you rate it?
Right.
Scale 1 to 10 for like an action flick.
look, that's a good I'll
It's
put
hard
that-
to compare it to the other movies.
No,
right
no,
now,
not
since,
not comparing, not comparing. Rating on a scale of 1 to 10
from this movie.
for just for this movie, just on an action
I'll
like
give it a 7, almost 8.
Yeah.
7.5, 8.
Action wise, it's 8, I guess.
Yeah,
I take it as an action movie.
Yeah, if you take it as just a standalone action
I'll
flick,
give it an 8.
independent of any other film in this series.
Yeah, just because the action's so like
it's just raw.
intense,
it's just like raw action. Yeah, it's like straight up like 0 to 60 type.
Memorable.
Right.
It's kind of weird to say memorable gore, but sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna. I'm gonna forever compare everything to that throat kill.
JVR.
For a while.
JVR. What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm giving it somewhere between an 8 and 8.5 because, like I said, it's a really compact movie. It's economical and it goes and knows what it is and does what it does very well. And I'm gonna.
It's very straightforward.
Like, this my main, I guess, detractions would be like the villains are so much like they're like they're so cartoonishly bad. You know what I mean? The bad guys.
Yeah. So are the main characters.
No, the main characters have depth and they have some nuance. I mean, they can be a little bit cartoonish, but at least Rambo himself has some depth of character to him, some nuance, and even like the missionary, for example, going through his transformation from preaching peace to killing someone with a rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's growth and change there. So it's interesting to see how the effects on those characters, but unfortunately, the bad guys are all just they're almost like cartoon villains.
It's awesome. It's an awesome flick.
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's concise, condensed, and just straight raw action. If I were gonna rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, again as a standalone, not comparing it against any other film in the series, but as a standalone action flick, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, just because of the raw. I mean, you can reference a throat kill. You can reference the machete slicing the dude's intestines falling out. And it's nothing like exaggerated fake where the guy's like bleeding out of his eyes, right? It's not like any type of, there's no really horror effect. It's just straight raw, like kill scenes. Do you know what I mean?
The sniper rifle kills.
Oh, yeah. Those were cool.
Just
I mean,
him mowing down everybody with the mountain machine gun.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's cool. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I definitely think it's a must-own if you're a Sylvester Stallone fan. It's a must-own if you're an action fan. I think it's just a must-own in general. You have to have this somewhere in your collection somehow. I don't care if it's a digital version. I don't care if it's DVD, Blu-ray, but you definitely want to have this and just watch it at least once a year.
At the risk of sounding like a shill, just go ahead and buy the box set.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You can buy the whole damn thing. I mean, you can just, they
Rambo,
all come in one little...
enjoy the whole franchise. Might as well. Same thing for Rocky. Just watch them all.
Right, yeah. Rocky, yeah. Sylvester Stallone, the infamous Rocky series.
They don't always get better, but they're always watchable.
It's always it's like something you can just turn on and always watch. And even if you have Rocky 5 on, in the background while you're doing something.
I like Rocky 5.
I mean, you can just have it on in the background. So I definitely agree. You can buy the whole damn series. Just,
Yeah. And enjoy.
Yeah, just enjoy it. Final thoughts, guys. I mean, we already went through a review and rating. I mean, what do you guys think?
So I'm kind of curious as to where they're going to go with the next one.
This next one, I think he's stateside.
Yeah,
and he's up against like the Mexican gangs.
I thought it was
there's a girl that he's like saving or something.
It's supposed to be him. I thought it was like him, like how he was. He's just trying to chill. And they
mess with him.
They rope him back into him again.
There's
like
something with a girl. There's something with a girl,
yeah.
But it's stateside. It's not overseas. It's over here somewhere.
Yeah, I meant like it continues from where he is now. Like I thought that's where it was.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So,
but I could be wrong. I mean, is there a trailer for it? I thought.
Is there? I mean, we could.
I don't know.
I just know that it's happening.
To YouTube, let's find out.
Yeah, off to YouTube. All right, Last Blood. Is that the one?
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is it playing?
All right. Yeah, it's loading. So it's only a minute. Okay, it's only a minute 46 long as far as the trailer goes.
He's right at the country.
So trailer starting. He's stateside.
I bet they're coming.
To Millennium Media.
All right. Look, is that the same farm?
It looks to be like the same farm in which the most recent Rambo just ended.
Yeah. I could have sworn that was it.
I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a dirt road. One dirt road looks the same as the next.
No, I think I've watched this.
Dude, look at all those guns, all those shotties.
That's his old one.
Funny.
From the last movie.
All right, now he's making a horse go crazy and going in circles. All right, and, he's equally jacked, I think, and he's just huge in this one.
He's just a little older.
He's
all gray hair.
A little grayer.
He's got his knife back.
But he's still pretty damn... Okay, comes out September. Now, where is this? Where there's like houses on a mountainside that they're showing in this trailer?
Lots of places.
Where?
They drew first blood. They drew first blood.
Oh, there he is making his machete again. Awesome.
He's got his bow.
They're coming for him.
Oh man, he's got short hair in this.
Yeah.
Looks a little cleaner in this
Sell
one.
out.
Dude, he looks a little cleaner.
Oh damn, is he gonna rip that guy's throat out?
I don't know. So he's like booby trapping.
He's got his machete, giant hunk of metal machete back.
Dude, he's basically booby trapping these guys to go. I could have sworn there was like a girl. Like there was something to do with a girl. That he was okay. Well, in the trailer, there's no girl. It's basically a bunch of guys around him, surrounding him, beating him up, and he's
not really sure. Yeah,
I guess retaliating.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I guess he was retaliating.
But they're coming towards him, and he's taking them out.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Rambo's gonna be Rambo.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. That'll be one to talk about. So we'll probably do a quick little. Let me pause it. Yeah, we'll do a quick little review when it comes out. But
yeah, hyped on that totally. I'm gonna go see that.
I'll go see it. No, I'll go see it. It's
Sure,
it's worth to see, even as
that kind of whatever.
Given the trailer, I'll still go watch it. I don't care, just because
Short
again, it's
trailer,
Sylvester Stallone, it's Rambo, and he's
got the machete.
That much. Yeah,
I think they teased a bit of another throat kill. So
that alone will draw you. In there.
I think I'll go back.
That's funny.
Right.
But yeah, all right, guys. Thanks so much for listening, and just tune in to our podcast for the next review. We're gearing up to do some old school classic Halloween themed films. We'll keep you posted.
That'll be hype. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, fellas, take it easy.
Cheerio.
Bye.